Hello and welcome to our news edition. These are the headlines. The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, will be on a state visit to the Republic of Turkey on July 21st and 22nd. The President of the Republic continues his state visit to the People's Republic of China by visiting Shenzhen, an important stop during this visit and for the relations between the two countries. During his meeting with the national community living in China, the President of the Republic affirms that China will invest $36 billion in our country in different sectors. As part of the optimal care for the injured in the tragic traffic accident that happened on Wednesday in Tamanrasset, some injured people will be transported to the Burns Hospital in the capital via a specialized plane. The province of Bumerdès is now the destination for carefree vacation with all the necessary infrastructures. Welcome back. The President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, will be on a state visit to the brotherly Republic of Turkey on July 21st and 22nd. He will meet his Turkish counterpart, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. This is a presentation of the economic relations between Algeria and Turkey. To the People's Republic of China at the invitation of his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, arrived on Thursday morning in Shenzhen, in the south part of China. A large ministerial delegation accompanied the President of the Republic during this visit that aims to consolidate the enriched relations between the two countries and reinforce the economical cooperation between Algeria and the People's Republic of China. The President of the Republic met on Thursday morning in Shenzhen the Deputy Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party Committee, Meng Fanli, in the province of Guangdong. The Algerian delegation that accompanied the President of the Republic and the Algerian ambassador to China, Hassan Rabhi, attended this meeting. The Chinese Communist Party executives praised the level of the strong and historical relations between the two countries and hailed the promising meeting between the two presidents. Before leaving Beijing for Shenzhen, the President of the Republic met representatives of the national community living in China, a tradition he started during his visits abroad. During this meeting, the President of the Republic listened to the concerns of different speakers, especially students and businessmen, before answering questions on various topics. The President of the Republic affirmed that the results of this state visit are very positive. He highlighted the significant projects and the agreement achieved with China. The President of the Republic affirmed that China will invest $36 billion in different sectors in Algeria, especially in new technologies, the knowledge economy, transport, and agriculture. Our national community living in China thanked the President for keeping his promise. These are the statements of some members of our community who attended this meeting.
We welcome the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, and we thank him for this initiative, which makes all Algerians residing in China proud, whether they are students or entrepreneurs. This visit is likely to stimulate a new dynamic in all areas, particularly in that of studies, which will allow Algerian students to enroll in Chinese universities. Moreover, Algerian businessmen will be able to establish partnerships with their Chinese counterparts. We thank the President of the Republic for his visit to China, through which they seek to consolidate Algerian-Chinese relations. We also thank him for the meeting he reserved for the Algerian community established in China in order to strengthen ties with it. A strong Algerian community is established in China, and this can be found in particular in universities. So now we have a link and contact with the economic scientific institutions of our country. This will allow the development of industry and scientific research in Algeria. We work with universities and Chinese institutions through governmental programs. These programs support Algerian universities and institutes, where there is a scientific exchange for students, researchers, and scholars in this field. And this, in turn, will be a bridge that will link and embody the agreements and contracts that were present in the forum. Through our presence here in China as students, we can contribute in various ways to help the joint relations between the two countries, and there will be more commercial relations in the future. We will contribute to the development of these areas in our country. As a resident here in China, it is a good thing for us to see the directions and the point of views of the Algerian state, as well as to present suggestions and ideas to the Algerian community established here in China, especially that the contact with the Chinese institutions and schools gives a good opportunity to develop competencies.
I think that this is a great chance for our president to make the relationship between the Chinese people and the Algerian people as well. Both countries are really great friends since a long time, but I think it will enhance our strategic and politic relationship among us in the future. It will open a great view, great doors to enhance the business, economics, and most of all financial economics in our country.
The Council of the Nation has done a considerable work this year, reflecting the dynamics and the achievements of the new Algeria. This is what affirmed the President of the Upper House of Parliament in his end of ordinary parliamentary session speech 2022-2023. Saleh Goujil said that the visit of the President of the Republic to the People's Republic of China reminded us of our history and relations with this friendly country that was the first to recognize the temporary Algerian government after the brotherly Arab countries. At the end of this ordinary parliamentary session 2022-2023, the Speaker of the People's Nation Assembly, Brahim Boughali, hailed the great diplomatic achievements of Algeria under the direction of the President of the Republic, achievements that allowed Algeria to hold an important place at the international level. As part of the optimal care for the injured in the tragic traffic accident that happened on Wednesday in Tamraset, some injured people will be transported to the Burns Hospital in the capital via specialized plane. 3 injured will be transported in the first flight, then the others will follow in the second one. On the occasion of the commemoration of the 61st anniversary of the creation of the Algerian police, the Minister of Interior, Local Authorities and Regional Planning, Brahim Rad, the General Director of National Security and the Commander of National Gendarmerie, chaired a ceremony of this event at the Command and Control Center of the National Security. The Counselor of the President of the Republic in charge of legal and judicial affairs, Boualem Boualem, several members of the government and high representatives of the National People's Army attended the ceremony. The slogan of this celebration was "A glorious history and a new era." It confirms the dedication of this institution to serve the country and the citizens. It's also the modernization of the sector by using new technologies. 2 fires were controlled in Mostaganem, one of the provinces affected by the heat wave, thanks to the efforts of the volunteers present on site. The fires decimated around 20 hectares of forests. Fortunately, no human loss is to be deplored. More details with Daniel Bahri.
This firefighter has just extinguished the last fires after several hours of intervention. The civil defense teams, with the help of volunteers, were finally able to control the fire that broke out in Sidi El Akhdar municipality in Mostaganem province. No human loss is registered. Thank God we were able to put an end to the fire.
The Algerian people have always remained united in difficult times. I would like to thank all those who helped us. We have mastered the fires that have affected the forest of Sidi El Arabi in the region of Bourahma and the forest of Bouashriya in the Sidawa region, thanks to the support of the mobile column and the helicopters.
More than 20 hectares of forests gone up in smoke.
The first fire broke out in the region of Ouled Sidi El Arabi around 10 a.m. We intervened immediately with the help of civil protection. Then a second fire broke out on the side of Sidawa forest, which forced us to divide our workforces in 2 teams to control the situation. The fire started due to temperature rising. We counted a total of 4 fires that we were able to control around 6 p.m. It was thanks to the special plan put in place this year that we were able to extinguish it quickly.
Vigilance is still required to avoid any risk of fire, especially during this heat wave.
Algeria affirmed that the decision of the Zionist entity about the occupied Western Sahara was a violation of international law and the resolutions of the Security Council and the General Assembly of the United Nations. The self-determination of the Sahrawi people is an inalienable right, as reported by the statement of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the national community abroad. Algeria has taken note of the announcement by the Moroccan authorities of the recognition by the Zionist occupation of the alleged sovereignty of Morocco on the Western Sahara territories. This act emanating from an occupation authority with a dark past is yet another move of the headlong policy taken by the Moroccan colonizer. The European Coordination of Support and Solidarity with the Sahrawi People, UCOCO, held a meeting in Madrid to discuss the current situation of the Sahrawi people and develop an action plan for the forthcoming months to the decolonization of Western Sahara. The Europe-Morocco Fisheries Agreement, illegally extended to the occupied Western Sahara, expired on Monday without the possibility of being renewed, causing the suspension of the European fleet in the Sahrawi waters. The Galician Inter-Union called the European Union to negotiate a new agreement with the Polisario Front, the only legitimate representative of the Sahrawi people. Tourists are opting for the province of Boumerdès as their go-to destination, looking for a carefree vacation where all the necessary infrastructures are accessible to them. Sabrin Taferganit with more details.
To only worry about the amount of fun and relaxation you're about to have is the dream vacation of many tourists. Here, the hotel infrastructures and other accommodations are offering the best services amid this heat wave. I actually like everything here, especially the fact that the beach is so near to us. The province of Boumerdaz is a touristic destination thanks to its splendid beaches. I highly recommend it to everyone. Summer vibes continue at night as well with the musical program, an opportunity for the visitors coming from all over the country and even abroad to enjoy our heritage while spending quality time with their loved ones.
Tourists come from everywhere. They come from Syria, Libya, and even from Western Sahara, in addition to our local tourists who came from all provinces and obviously our community settled abroad.
For a successful summer season, all measures are deployed by the concerned authorities, a way to revive this promising sector and take full advantage of our country's beautiful landscapes.
And with this, we come to the end of our edition. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us.